The only way to learn is to talk.
Hi there, it's Ed Anguish from Speak English with Ed. Are you versus do you? Which one do you use? Well, we're going to clear that up today in this video, and you will find out exactly which one to use and when to use it. Hello there, I'm Ed Anguish from Speak English with Ed, where we give tips, tricks, help and information to ESOL speakers who are trying to pass the SELT examinations to satisfy UK VI visa requirements. If that's you, you're in the right place, because we're here to help you. Today we're looking at which question do you ask? Is it are you or do you? So let's jump straight in and have a look on the computer. So, are you versus do you? They're both simple present questions. They're questions in the simple present tense, which is what is required for the A1 and A2 examinations. But they've both got different jobs to do. They both ask different questions. So, are you? Are is the verb to be, and it's a conjugation that goes with the pronoun you. Are you? And asking questions, are you, are all about asking questions about nouns. Nouns or adjectives. Are you? Asking about a noun or an adjective. And they ask about facts. Facts, things that are true. So, a question, are you hungry? This is asking a question about a fact. It's a fact that you may be hungry or you may not be hungry. But hunger is a fact. And this is asking a question, are you hungry? Now, hungry is an adjective. This comes under the adjective, and it's a fact. Are you from the UK? Are you from the UK? Now, UK is a noun, but if you come from the UK, it's a fact that you come from the UK. And this is what the question's asking. Now, are you going to the show? There could be a show somewhere tonight. A big star in town, and there's a show that you want to watch. And this is asking, are you going to the show? The show is a noun, again, but it's asking for the fact. Is it a fact that you're going to the show, basically? So that's, excuse me. So that's what it's asking. Are you going to the show? There could be a show somewhere, and it's asking, it could be any sort of a show. It could be an agricultural show. It could be a television show. It could be a theatre show. But it's asking, are you going to the show? It's a noun, a show, but it's a fact. If you're going or you're not going, it's one or the other, but it's a fact. Now, you can also ask about your state of being, how you feel. Are you happy? It's asking here, are you happy? Happy is an adjective. It's asking, how are you happy? When you build a sentence like this, it's built an are you sentence. You start off with the verb. Now, the verb is the verb to be, as we've already seen. In this case, it's conjugated to match up to the subject, which is you. So, are you? And then you ask the remainder of the question. Are you happy? Are you hungry? Are you from the UK? So this is the structure that you need when you're asking are you questions. Are you verb, pronoun or subject, and then the question. So do you? Do is an auxiliary verb, so it's a helper verb. And what it does is it helps the main verb join a relationship with the subject. So it helps the two become related to each other, so that you know that the subject and the verb are together. So when you ask a do you subject and it helps the verb, it means that all the questions in Do You have verbs. They're all about verbs. They ask about things that you do, your activities, the actions that you take are included in Do You. So, do you work in town? Do you work? Work is the verb. In town is the place where you may be working. But the question is, do you work in town? So do forms a relation between you and the work. Do you work in town? So that's how the question there. Another one could be, do you live in Glasgow? Live is the verb, and in Glasgow is the place where we're making an inquiry, asking, do you live in Glasgow? Do you have any pets? Maybe you've got a dog, maybe you've got a cat, maybe you've got a hamster or a rabbit. I don't know. But this is asking, do you have any pets? Now, when we ask do questions, we're asking questions about an activity, and there's always a verb there. It's a verb that follows the subject. And this verb is always the base infinitive of the verb. Now, the verb here, to work, to live, to have, right? No ings, no added word bits on the end, no s's, no nothing. It's just the plain base verb, which is the verb, the word that you see when you look it up in the dictionary. That will be, it'll say verb, and then it'll say work, and that is what you use. You don't put any conjugations on it, no additions or anything. And the structure of this is auxiliary verb, and then subject, and then main verb, and then the remainder of the sentence, the bit that you're asking about. So you start off with the auxiliary verb, which is do. And then you have the subject. Now the subject of this sentence is you. And then you have the main verb, which in our examples here have come down to work, to live, and to have here. But you can have any verb there. It doesn't matter. You put any verb there and ask a question related to it, such as, say, do you walk to work? Do you talk to your sister? So that is how they're structured. So here we can see the way that they're structured. Are you happy? Are, verb. You, subject. Happy is the remainder of the sentence here. So we've got are, you. These are the key bits, and they have to come in that order to be a question. You do not have you are, because you are is a statement. It's just a factual statement, a positive statement. You are happy. No, we're not saying that. We're asking if you are happy. So we say, are you happy? And do you have any pets? Do is the auxiliary verb. You is the subject. And have is the main verb. And the auxiliary verb is helping the subject relate to the activity in here. Do you have? To have, which is the main verb. And these are how you build are you, do you questions. So this is basic English, and I hope that you're starting to understand now a little bit about basic English and how to form questions. And I hope that this is helping you form are you and do you questions so that you understand which one to use when. Now, if you've got any comments, please, questions, queries or anything, please ask them in the comments below this video. I will get back to you. But just let me know how you're going on. Let me know also what subjects you'd like me to cover and do tutorials on these subjects as well, so that I can serve you better, so that I can help you with the problems that you have. So please stay safe, take care, and practice, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.